Hi, this is Carol with Dowsing tip number 24. And today's tip is actually sort of a challenge. It's why working through the high self is wrong for obtaining answers and what needs to be done instead. In traditional dowsing, we're always taught to get our answers through the high self committee or soul committee, because that's our spiritual nanny. We're going to get the very best answers from it. And that's what I did for many, many years. However, what I'm working with now is a lot of people with health issues. And through the life weaving, I realized that, well, the high self is kind of highfalutin, it's got its ideas, but what about the human self, which makes decisions? I mean, it's a free will planet. And what about the ego, which is like the emotional inner child that's fearing for its life? I can show you, this is kind of what the picture looks like of the three trying to do their thing together. So in working, though, it was like, no, we need to listen to both the self, the soul, and the ego, and see what they really want or how they're really feeling. So at the beginning of each session, what I do is harmonize what I call the personal trinity, self, soul, ego, and I get answers from the Trinity connected to their divine plan, connected to source. And that's the pathway that I use for obtaining information. And I did use Roxanne Louise's chart that I've showed you a little bit ago that tests for accuracy of answers going from complete, deliberate to excellent. And that also tests that using the Trinity for answers is accurate. And so that's what I do for work. After I get an answer, however, I'm always checking, is this true for ego, self, soul, and Trinity? And in that way, if the little voice of the ego doesn't come through, when the self and soul are saying yay, and the ego is going, no, I don't think so. This way I can catch that, find out what's bothering the ego, make sure they're harmonized, and recheck, and make sure that I'm getting consensus from all of them. So something to think about. This has been Dowsing tip number 24, why working through the high self is wrong, and what you should think about doing and working with the Trinity. Joy.